Inside your body right now, billions of tiny cleanup crews are searching for damaged cellular parts. It sounds like science fiction, but this process is happening inside your cells. It's called autophagy. The word literally means self-eating, but autophagy isn't your body eating itself. Think of it as cellular housekeeping, or microscopic Pac-Man clearing damaged material before it accumulates. And this process was considered so important that Japanese scientist Yoshinori Ohsumi received the 2016 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine for discovering key mechanisms behind it. But can autophagy really prevent cancer? Does it require several days without food? And can ordinary habits activate it? The truth is more fascinating and more complicated than many viral health claims suggest. Here's what actually happens. Every cell contains specialized recycling centers called lysosomes. When part of a cell becomes old or damaged, a double-layered membrane forms around it, creating a tiny package called an autophagosome. That package travels to a lysosome where enzymes dismantle its contents. Useful materials, such as amino acids, are released and reused to repair the cell, produce energy, or build new components. In simple terms, your cells inspect, collect, dismantle, and recycle their own damaged parts. One especially important target is the mitochondria, the tiny structures that produce energy inside your cells. When mitochondria become damaged, they may generate excessive oxidative stress. Autophagy can help remove these defective mitochondria through a specialized process called mitophagy. That is one reason scientists are studying autophagy in aging, neurodegenerative diseases, infections, metabolic disorders, and cancer. But this is where we need to separate exciting science from exaggerated promises. Autophagy does not simply hunt down cancer cells and eat them. During cancer's early development, healthy autophagy may help protect normal cells by removing damaged components and reducing cellular stress. However, once a tumor already exists, some cancer cells may hijack autophagy to obtain energy and survive difficult conditions. So, autophagy can play different roles at different stages of cancer. That means deliberately increasing it is not a proven cancer treatment, and no sauna, supplement, food, fast, or cold shower should replace medical screening or cancer treatment. So, what influences autophagy? The most famous trigger is nutrient deprivation. After you eat, nutrients, insulin, and amino acids tell your cells that energy is available. A growth pathway called mTOR becomes more active, encouraging cells to build and grow. When nutrients become scarce, mTOR activity may decrease while another energy sensor, called AMPK, becomes more active. That shift tells the cell to conserve resources and recycle old components. This is why fasting is often connected with autophagy. But here's the detail social media frequently leaves out. Scientists cannot give every person one exact fasting hour. When autophagy suddenly switches on, it doesn't remain off until hour 16 or magically peak at hour 24. Autophagy already operates at a baseline level, and its activity differs among tissues, individuals, diets, and metabolic conditions. Much of the detailed fasting research has also been conducted in cells or animals. Measuring autophagy throughout a living human body is far more difficult. Long fasts can also be risky, especially for people who are pregnant, underweight, have diabetes, take certain medications, or have a history of eating disorders. Fortunately, extreme fasting isn't the only area being researched. Exercise creates a temporary energy demand and controlled stress inside muscles. Studies suggest this can influence cellular repair pathways, including autophagy. You don't need a brutal workout. Regular walking, cycling, swimming, or resistance training can support overall metabolic health. Sleep may matter too, not because sleep has been proven to devour cancer, but because your circadian rhythm helps coordinate cellular maintenance, hormones, metabolism, and immune activity. Aim for a consistent sleep and wake time, a dark bedroom, and enough sleep to wake feeling restored. Researchers are also investigating compounds found in foods such as mushrooms, legumes, whole grains, berries, walnuts, and pomegranates. Some may interact with pathways connected to autophagy, but eating one superfood won't switch the process on like pressing a button. The strongest approach is much less dramatic. Eat a balanced diet, remain physically active, sleep consistently, avoid tobacco, limit alcohol, maintain a healthy weight, and complete recommended cancer screenings. These habits have much stronger human evidence for reducing cancer risk than attempting to hack autophagy. Autophagy remains one of biology's most remarkable systems. Every day, your cells identify damaged material, dismantle it, and turn part of yesterday's waste into tomorrow's building blocks. But it isn't a miracle cure, and maximum autophagy isn't necessarily the goal. The real goal is balance. Enough growth to maintain muscle and repair tissue, and enough cellular cleanup to keep the system functioning properly. Your body already possesses an extraordinary recycling system. Support your overall health and let the science continue revealing exactly how powerful that system may be.